Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Friday. You know what that means? No, not whether Jen's going to cuss or not. That's almost a given. But no pants. Just saying. And 80s music cards. I know. You think we should do the big hair to go along with it? A whole can of Aquanet or White Rain. Remember the days? Come on now. All right, how are we doing? Now you're going to get this video, and then I'm going to go do your zodiac spread for the month of March. Okay? All right. Here we go. Collective energy, last day of February 28th, 2025. Are y'all ready for March? February is so short. March is so long. We just go back to our 13 signs or 13 months. We wouldn't have this problem, right? Okay. Here we go. 8 of Pentacles. Work. Yeah, we are mastering and getting our ducks in a row. 9 of Cups. We are ready to celebrate. We are lining up everything we need financially so we can celebrate. In the past, 3 of Wands. That's just simply looking into the future from a different perspective, saying, what's a-coming on the horizon? Is the ship coming? Page of Wands. This is hope, optimism. This is looking into the future for a new beginning. It's beautiful. We can't wait to start something new. Ace of Swords. In the near future, we're going to be getting some valuable information coming from the Divine Spirit. Okay? Could be downloads. Could be information that comes out on the media. You never know. Maybe it's a peanut butter message. You never know. If you're new here, peanut butter is code for it's go time for the RV. Little advice, Knight of Pentacles, sit, watch, wait. It's a pentacle. Watching the physical, materialistic things happen. I know. It's not Temperance. You think we'll get that? Nope. Justice. Okay. So now that we've pulled these two, this is about balance. If it's a very personal message, we're watching, we're being balanced, waiting for our message. Now, if you look at it from an outside perspective, like white hats, military is watching, justice being served, so we can get this information. Okay. Remember, if this has to do with our RV, it means bad guys are still messing with it. We're just sitting. We're ready. We are ready. We are prepared. 9 of Swords. Still a little concerned and worried. You shouldn't worry about it. We've waited this long. 7 of Cups. All right. We have lots of options coming to us. Okay? We're going to have lots of choices and lots of decisions to make. But if you're getting all your ducks in a row, then, and you're balanced, those decisions will be easy. Okay? We will be guided divinely, and it'll be okay. All right. Overall, good reading. So, you're in the near future. Ace of Swords. We'll take it. All right. Let's do a mindful message. Ooh. Unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. That's right. Don't be trying to fix everybody, because that's not your job. Just love them. Let them do their thing. Everybody has multiple soul contracts. Everybody that you ever come across. Even if it's the cashier at the grocery store, there's a soul contract there. You were meant to run into that person for some reason. And then others are for a lifetime. Spouses, children, family members, your parents, your siblings, all that good stuff. You let them live their lives the way they want to. You do you, boo. Okay? And I'll do me. Okay? Because each of our individual unique lives is not for everybody. It's just for us. And we have to respect that process. If somebody's doing something that you don't like, well, let them figure it out. You can advise and you can pray, but you can definitely love them. All right. And if they're toxic, you just set your boundaries. You can still love them, but say, you know what? You're going to have to figure this out. All right. Little sunshine. Oh, sunshine. What do we got? Self-respect. I follow my heart. My heart knows what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and soul. And as a result, I learn to love myself. Yep. So the first card, we respect everyone else. But this also means we have self-respect. Okay? You know your limits. Do you know your limits? A lot of times I don't. And Spirit reminds me real quick. They'll knock you down a peg or two and put you in the bed and say, you're going to stay there and you're going to rest because you're not the Energizer Bunny. Okay? But love yourself. You love others and you respect them, but you got to do it for yourself as well. That prevents being a hypocrite, right? All right. Let's see what we got here. $39. Practice meditation. Are we doing it? Or we say we're going to and then we put it off because the world makes us so busy that we just say, well, that can wait. Well, that can wait. We do that with prayer and personal one-on-one time with God too. He's like, excuse me. Hello. I thought we had a father-child date today. I'm sorry. I got errands to run. I'll be back later. Excuses. One way to do self-love and self-respect is meditation. Maybe you don't meditate in this form. Maybe you don't do the ohms or whatever. Maybe you just walk outside and be with Mother Gaia and nature. Maybe you just take 5 minutes to breathe. Okay? Whatever that is to you, this is a very personal thing. Each type of meditation is not for everyone. Find what works for you. If you just want to go outside and look at the clouds or watch the birds, just be in the moment, okay? It's very individual. All right, let's see what Jesus is going to tell us. Loving words from Jesus. Yeshua, whatever you call him. He's Jesus to me. He's Yeshua. You'll hear me say different things. He is not offended as long as you don't cuss him or anything, which I don't know why you would, but let's see what we got. Nothing shall be impossible unto you. Matthew 17:20. All's possible. Okay. Philippians 4:13. I'll add another in there. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay? You can do it because he gives you the power to do it. Remember that. Okay. What do we got? All right. Those are all our pick-me-ups. Now let's get into our pyramid building here. I can hear you now. Jen's got a pyramid scheme. Nope. I just make a big old pile and mess with the cards so you can see how they interact with each other. Okay? What do we have for the collective today? Yesterday we had hearts and love and new beginnings. Beautiful. Let's see what we get today. Do we need Cupid today? All right. Now, these can be very personal, or they could be 3D headlines, news, all that good stuff, too. Oh, wow. Okay, now we're talking. Jen gets to blow stuff up. Grenade just represents explosive events. And I'd say so. With disclosure, maybe some certain lists being dropped and that kind of stuff. Explosive events, huge obstacles, enemies to confront, conflict, and arguments. Okay, well, nobody carry around a real grenade, okay? But I get things are really about to pop off here. Okay, now remember we've talked recently about spirit warning us. When you back that rabid wild animal in a corner and it has no other options, it's going to do some crazy, unpredictable things. And that's what's happening to the enemy right now. Okay, so remember this. But you are divinely protected. All right, you are covered by your angels. So no matter what they try to do to you or do to the population, and this is global, not just the U.S., God's got you. Okay? There's our puzzle piece again. Problem solving, challenge. We all have a piece, and there's many, many pieces to the puzzles of what's been going on in this movie. There's a lot of moving parts. It's very fluid. You're going to get a little piece here and a little piece there. There's stages and phases. They're going to be doing the disclosure one piece at a time. Okay? And it may seem like there's some things missing. They'll fill in the holes. God will reveal what He wants revealed. Scissors, separation, cutting something out, letting go, wanting change. Well, if you got to trim something out of your life to make time for Yeshua or, your divine creator, your angels, that meditation time, then you trim down your schedule because Spirit will harass you in a very, very loving way that they want to spend time with you and that they could help you do so much more manifesting for your life if you would just carve out a little time. And there's your son. Beautiful. Happiness, success, clarity. If you could just do that, look how much happier you would be. A lot of us just need to slow down a little bit. Maybe we need to trim back our work schedule. Maybe we need to trim back running around so much and running errands and going here and going there. If you're keeping the roads hot all the time and your tires never get cold, well, good grief. When do you take care of you? It is just... that's the way the world is. It's consumership and go, 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 and stay so busy that you don't have time to work on yourself. That's letting them achieve their goal. We want happiness, success. We want clarity. And sometimes that comes with sacrifice. Maybe there's some things that you can cut out. Just think about it. All right, let's do these little guys. And see what's coming in. We have roundtable later today. King will be hosting. And we're going to be doing some deep dives on deep dark secrets of the Vatican. Some things that make you go, that don't seem right. All right. Now, we're not going to be able to do this all in one show. We've talked about doing multiple, let's say, episodes. And until we kind of get it covered. Because there's a lot. There's a lot. All right. Butterfly. Look at our transformation. Okay. Pay more attention to thoughts, feelings, your intuition. But if you're so daggone busy, how are you supposed to do that? All right. So trim back whatever you got to. But this is change. Change is coming. Okay. Maybe you need to make the changes by cutting stuff out. Okay. Before you blow up like a grenade. Okay. That can happen. Ooh, we get to eat candy today. Yahoo! Y'all get your chocolate. All right. Display more of your sweetness and kindness, not the grenade side. Well, daggone it. Is this message for me? I gotta be nice. What? Let's see your sunny disposition more. Anyway, high heel. Exert more of your divine feminine characteristics. That means, Jen, quit cussing like a sailor. You be a lady. What? I'm a fucking lady. Things are currently out of balance. Now, we did get the Justice card for advice today, so maybe we need to set ourselves straight. And that's me too. Your path needs to be you got to walk your path the way you want to, but try to make it as straight as you can. Okay, yeah, watch your sharp tongue and speech. Maybe not. That's just who Jen is. It's not really about the language, except for, remember we talked about words, because words can influence manifestation. So if you're saying things about if instead of they are, okay, or wait instead of prepare, words like that have meaning and they can change the outcome of things. Binoculars. We're looking a little closer at some situations. Watch from a distance, but don't get involved. It's just like a lot of the information that's going to come out with the nasty rat bastards have been doing all this nasty stuff to our littles and things like that. All right. Watch from a distance, don't get involved. That means there will be people that they're going to lose it. And it's going to get explosive. And they may take to the streets. You just sit in your house with your binoculars, all right? I'm not saying spy on your neighbors or anything, but you're not going to run the streets and burn stuff down because these idiots have done nasty, horrible things, okay? All right? All right, let's switch over here to Calaveras and see what we can get from them. What do we have? A spider, spider, spider. What a web we weave. Yes, we do. And so does the enemy. Now, the spider is believe it or not, is a feminine energy. Think Black Widow. But this is really about a highly intuitive people. Okay. But they're really showing me all this stuff that's going to be coming out and revealed. One little spider string is going to lead to the next, and it's just a web. Y'all have seen that, how everything's connected. Everybody is owned by one great big company, and it's all connected. Everything is connected. It just looks like a spider web. But it reminds you, use your intuition when you get this information. And 24 is the number there. Look, you get 2 suns today. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, this really is just look for the happiness and the brighter side of things. Look for the good and the positive and be more optimistic and not always doom and gloom and negative and this sucks and blah, 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 blah. That's that language we got to watch, okay? All right, here's your hand. This is the worker's hands. Like, keep doing your work. We did get the 8 of Pentacles starting out today. And it's just a reminder, you keep going. You keep working on yourself. You keep working on your plans and getting creative and just keep doing it. Now, that doesn't mean that you work yourself to death. All right, if there are some things you need to trim out of it, that's fine. Okay? 36, and number 10 is the owl. This is where you seek out intuitively where to get this wisdom. Okay? And it might come from your angels. Right? So absolutely find higher wisdom. And if you don't have the answers, pray and meditate on it. Ask your divine creator for the answers. If it's something simple, maybe you can ask in the collective chat. Somebody's bound to have the answers. Okay, but this is that inner wisdom, that ancient wisdom that's already within you. We just have to activate it. And we do that by working on our intuition for the divine light. Okay? All right. We are going to build off of this with our 3D headlines and that kind of stuff. What could we possibly see? Apparently yesterday they're still burning evidence. They're turning on each other. That's all right. Let them. They can destroy themselves. We can watch from a distance. Eat your popcorn and just let it happen. God has appointed who he wants to clean up his nasty mess. And we're going to sit back and watch. So let's see what they're up to and what these headlines could be. Yep. There's some island information on lists here. That would represent that. Envy. They have this complex Hollywood politicians who claim to be the elite. If you think normal everyday society, people have this complex of keeping up with the Joneses, what do you think they do? They do it on a level that's disgusting. I mean, we just, look, maybe you want a better house or a better car or just a little extra money in the bank. These people look for things that are disgusting. They're envious. They feed on this energy because the enemy does, okay? You don't want to hear it. There are going to be people when this information comes out, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. They might hear that their biggest heartthrob or Hollywood star musician was horribly involved with all this junk and nasty, evil stuff. And they're like, I don't want to hear that. That can't be true. No way. Well, yep, sorry. Lots of this, lots of information. They're showing me the Epstein rooms. Each were wired with cameras, surveillance, and that kind of stuff. All the evidence is there. So that's what they're showing me. Okay, who was in those rooms and what they were doing. Yeah, it's going to lead to a lot of get out. Now, this can be a very, very personal thing for politicians, Hollywood, you know who I'm talking about. The bad guys, as Alicia likes to call them, the eyes wide shut crew. They're going to be kicked out. They're going to be removed. I mean, they're literally not going to be able to walk down the street. They could do it personal. Maybe a wife didn't know the husband was doing it. She's going to say, get out. But I get that society is going to kick them to the curb. Get out. Some will not want to hear it, and the rest of them will realize, wow, these people are evil. And they'll say, get out. We're done. And they'll be washed up and finished. Okay? All right, let's go over here and take a look at Kipper. See who some of the characters might be. Now, there's one in here that's called main character. And that can represent whatever storyline's coming out. So it could represent, let's say, Epstein, because that's the big story right now. It could be the diddle-or-do. It could be, and if it's a political, it could be, main character could be Trump, or it could be Elon, or whatever the headline is, that would be the main character. Whoever you're going to hear about the most. Right now, it's Epstein. So let's figure out who the characters are in this movie. Change. Things are going to change. That's for daggone sure. We're not letting all this garbage happen anymore. 9 is great changes are coming. We're evolving. You see your butterfly? Okay, that's a transition. This is transition. We're changing as a society. What we'll put up with, what we won't put up with. Bad health is back today, number 31. You're going to hear a lot about these people saying, I'm sick, I'm dying. What's the current story? Gene Hackman and his wife. Very weird information on that. But you're going to hear about a lot of, I keep using the term elite. They're not elite, but they call themselves elite. They get sick or they die or now they're in a hospital or on hospice and you can't see them anymore. That's because they've been dealt with. A journey. Where can we go? Yeah, they're going on a journey straight to the southern spa. Traveling. Moving. A lot of them are moving. Have you seen the DC, all the homes for sale? Yeah, they're getting out of Dodge, and the military's following them. High honors back today, 25. This just lets us know that the good high military people, yeah, they're taking care of this situation. Messages. Now, this has to do with that Ace of Swords that we had. Messages are flowing. People are talking back and forth. This could be stuff that's behind the scenes, but could be the list. They're sending the message to us. The bad guys could be trying to message each other. I did find out something interesting. It looks like the bad guys have been talking back and forth in code through these gaming systems like the Xbox. They use gaming code to send hidden messages and codes back and forth because, all their phones are tapped and stuff. And so the Xbox, Microsoft, and all that stuff was shut down the other day because they got caught sending their little secret messages. All right. That's that one. Let's do your future predictions. More possible headlines, possible things that could be happening. And if these are something that are negative, you have the power to change the outcome. You can manifest change, okay? We're all about change today. Transitions, transformation, change. We don't want to change the justice happening for the bad guys, but if something's negative for us, like they start threatening us, let's say with grenades, we can change that. We can manifest and say, I don't think so. I don't accept that. I'm divinely protected. Heavy burdens. Now, you shouldn't be carrying heavy burdens. All right? If you are, find a way to relieve those. Give it to God. Let go, let God. Remember? But as far as the people in the spotlight right now, they worried. Tsunami and rising water. Well, they're drowning, basically. I don't see physical tsunami here. Some areas are expecting weather changes, and it could lead to more flooding. So let's pay attention to that, okay? Military, yeah. These guys are Billy. Well, maybe they are. Hello, Captain Billy. Busy. So you're military. Now, if this stuff gets too crazy and they take to the streets, these guys might get involved, okay? Martial law is a possibility. Yeah, look here. These guys are stationed all over the world. Remember, this isn't just a USA thing. This is a global thing. These bad guys are everywhere. Military is also everywhere. Okay? Let's stay out of their way. Let them do their thing and pray for them, okay? Planned outcome. Yeah, because you're watching a movie. We already know how this is going to end. Please tell me that's not a grenade. That's what it looked like to me. Okay. Planned outcome. So it's not how the bad guys expected it to end. They were going to rule the world and kill us off. Keep a few slaves to take care of them. Nope. We know how this story ends. God wins. Which also tells us this movie has a great outcome. And we're going to hold on to that faith. Okay? All right. I'm going to get you a buddy or 2 or 3 to help you get through your Friday. And none of these in this deck wear pants, I'm just saying. All right. I think yesterday we had the armadillo. What else do we have? I don't remember. That's the only one I remember standing up, because every time I see an armadillo, I keep thinking of the Black Plague, which they can carry. All right, let's see. The dove spirit. Be at peace. Be at peace. Know that the angels are there. Let go, let God, and say, you know what? I'm all right. I'm going to watch from a distance, and I'm going to smile and be sunny and eat my candy bar, and I'm going to be nice. The peacock spirit. Let it shine, let it shine. There's your sun. Let it shine. Remember the third eye. Okay. That blue pearl that Nadia was teaching us about. These are beautiful birds. Okay. This is highly intuitive. Use it. Trust your intuition. Trust that wise old owl that we got, that inner wisdom, and be at peace with it. This is number 21 and 46. Final one. Ooh, the ants carrying the little puzzle pieces. I think we did this once before. Puzzle piece, puzzle piece. Everybody is an ant in this ant hill. Okay? And everybody has a piece and everybody has a job. And as long as we all keep working together, this puzzle is going to be completed before we know it, because the outcome's already planned. All right? That's number 1. Time to collaborate. Work as a group. Okay? It's all good. Now, let's do an angel of abundance. Then we're going to do some mathing. And then we're going to do some 80s. And then I'm going to let you go. And then y'all can watch your zodiac as soon as I get it done. You're going to have me 3 times today. This one, zodiac, and then on the round table. So 3 doses of gin on a Friday with no pants should get you through the weekend. You're like, oh God, Jen, quit saying that. It's in my head. God is your source. Amen and amen. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive it. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. We just had this one, but it's important as a repeat card, according to them. See these angel here? See that angel there? Let go, let God. Be at peace with everything that you do. Okay? He has no limitations. And you're his kids. So you have no limitations. All right? I have some limitations when it comes to math. Are we taking bets? If our buttons are going to give us the carrot today, what do we have here? Some repeats. So our Hall of Justice here, number 11. So we know that justice is being served. Yes. We're checking a box and getting things done. That's 110, and then there's 11. So we're getting things done. Justice is happening. We're checking one thing off at a time. This movie lasts forever. Have I told you that? The open book, 35. Let me make sure that I say this correctly. Honesty, easy to read. Okay. Just be honest with yourself. Be prepared for a lot of people in the spotlight not to be honest. Well, I didn't do that. You have no proof. Yeah, well, it's going to come out. And you're going to be able to use your intuitive skills and be able to read body language, things like that. Okay. Saturn, 81. Are we going to Saturn? What do we got? Delays, hard work, karma. Well, we got your hand. You got your 8 of Pentacles. So we still have a lot of hard work to do. The delays, I'm not happy about that part. That's a mini temperance message there. Could be delays. 101 is a cog in the wheel. Things are turning. Things are moving. You're moving ahead. Now, if we would have gotten another cog with it, because there's another one in there, that means that it's a rapid pace. Things are still moving, but it's possible delays. Thanks a lot, Jen. Didn't want to hear that. I'm sorry. All right. Button. Okay, here we go. 32. Creepy hand. What was his name? Adam's Family? Thing? Was that what it was? Okay. 88. I love you. Oh. I just called. No, I won't sing. Just a message of love. 32, 88, 52. What the dickens is that? Is this food? Is this cake? It almost looks like a waffle. We'll find out. It's not a carrot. Love backwards. 24. What is this one? 25. What in the world? He's got a cane and glasses, but what is he? I haven't memorized them all. I use the tokens more than the buttons, but they're still fun. All right, let's go find out. Walking hand thing. Oh, it's a white glove. Meticulous care, above standard service, and star quality. Well, aren't we nice? You want me to come over and do a white glove inspection? Take meticulous care with yourself. All right? If we took like 5-star quality care to ourselves, we could probably feel a lot better and get more done and keep those wheels going. 88 is a love letter. It says, I love you. Yeah, expression of affection. Aww. Wing says, that's a love letter from your creator. I love you. Maybe his kids wrote it backwards because we're kindergartners. I don't know. 24. Love you too, Dad. Let's see. Jen needs to go back to bed. That's what she needs to do. All right. Love backwards. Opposite of love. Unable to give love correctly. Well, there are some people out there that are just hard to love, and that's when you set your boundaries. Okay? There is a proper way to love people. Some people think love is in the form of abuse, and we all know that's not wrong. Or that's not wrong. That is wrong. And, they have this weird, sick way of showing love, and it's not right. You know love when you feel it because your heart feels it, and it's divine. Okay? So if you encounter people that just don't know how to love, distance yourself, but correctly love them back. Maybe they'll learn. What we have here, I don't know, but it looks delicious. It is a waffle. Unable to make up one's mind. There's too many holes. Your syrup's seeping in the holes. Well, if you are at a standstill about making tough decisions, you may have too much going on. Start cutting it out. Okay? Meditate on it, pray about it, give it to God, and let Him decide if you can't. All right? All right? Fill up the holes in the waffles. All right, 25. What is this creature? It looks like a flame, but then again, it looks like a weird walnut. I don't know. It says old flame. Someone you had a relationship with in the past. Oh, Lord. Now listen. Exes are exes for a reason. Now, do they have a soul contract with you? Yes. If it's complete, let it be complete. Don't be stirring up anything that didn't work out the first time. Okay? So, if old Johnny or Sally come creeping back into your life and you give you the creeps, say bye-bye and dump water on the flame and say, nope, I'm not doing it. Set your limits. Okay? and go back to leaning on your hoe. All right. So be aware of old flames. Now, if you're still friends and you still have a great relationship, it just didn't work out romantically and you want to work with them, that's okay. But you're going to have to use your discernment to figure out if that's right. There may be a reason they come back in your life. You're the only one that can figure out what it is. Okay? All right, let's do one thing before I let you go, because this video is already extremely long, but Fridays are normally pretty long. Let's find out from our Major Arcana 80s song deck what we can expect for this weekend. These song titles will kind of describe our weekend. And there's only 22 of these, so if you get repeats, that's very common. All right, let's see. We'll do 5 of these on Jen's big mess here. All right, first one. Ready? The Fool. Don't stop believing. There you go. Journey. A song's about holding on to hope and believing in oneself, much like the fool who embarks on a new journey with endless possibilities. That's right. That you're transitioning, you're going to start a new beginning. All right, number 2. Like a virgin. The Empress. This is about fertility and being one with Gaia. All right, represents fertility, nurturing, abundance. And Madonna's song captures the essence of new beginnings and self-worth. Because you are worth a new beginning. So don't stop believing. She's a maniac. Yep, Jen is. A song about obsession, desire, and being trapped by one's own voice. This is the Devil card. This is always a representation of temptations and vices and him whispered in your ear, you can't do that. You're not worthy. You're junk. You're ugly. All that stuff that he tends to come and try to convince you of. You know what I told you to tell the devil. Fuck off. Okay? Just saying. Number 4. Temperance. There you are, darlings. You know Spirit can't let you go the whole reading without temperance. Sweet child of mine. That's what God tells us. Listen, sweet child of mine, you have to be patient. It's the essence of harmony, balance, and moderation. Patience. Final card. The Emperor. Another one bites the dust, and that's what we will be seeing. The Emperor is my Mr. T card in tarot, and he certainly is knocking these bad guys out one at a time. Another one bites the dust. Now, I do not want you to lose your marbles when these people start offing themselves and jumping out of high-rise buildings and disappearing and all this negativity. You do not let that affect you. Sunny disposition. Okay? All right. That's your reading, guys. Now that you have met Jen on Friday Comedy Hour, you gotta laugh. You gotta have fun with it. And while Spirit's putting all the puzzle pieces together and make them all talk to each other, and you have to listen to me interpret it. And that comes with cussing, a southern drawl, and humor. You're welcome. All right, guys. I got to go do your Zodiac, and then I'll see you later on the round table. But y'all have a very, very blessed weekend, and I'll see you Monday morning. All right? Now, I can't leave without saying... You know, I gotta say it. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.